Hey guys, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. So today we'll be doing a drag build and tune for this 2018 Saleen S1. So if you enjoyed the video or find it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so if we line our Saleen S1 up at the festival drag strip so we can see how fast it is by the speed trap at the end. We're going to launch this car from about 6,500 RPM to just drop it there into second and third, only a little bit of wheel spin in first gear, and we're traveling along and we hit a speed of 290 kilometers an hour. Alright, so taking our 2018 Saleen S1 into the festival drag strip race so we can see how fast it is against other cars, as well as getting a time by the end. So it launched there, only a bit of wheel spin in first gear, but otherwise we were good. So destroying everyone else, came first with ease there, and we got a time of 7.9 seconds. Alright, so now that we've seen how fast our 2018 Saleen S1 is, we'll now take it into the festival and I'll show you how to upgrade and tune it. Alright, so first if we come into the custom upgrade menu here, then we'll come down to the conversions tab and do the engine swap over to a racing V12. Then we'll put on all-wheel drive and then do the twin turbo swap as well. So out of conversions, we'll now come into tires and rims. Here we'll be doing the drag tire compound, as well as making the front and rear tires as wide as possible. Then we'll do a rim conversion to save some weight. Then out of rims, we'll now come into the track widths to add some wheel spaces, as this just helps a bit with stability. So out of tires and rims, we'll now come into drivetrain. So here we're doing a race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, and the race diff. So out of drivetrain, now to platform and handling. Here we'll be doing race brakes as well as rally springs. Then we can do race front and rear anti-roll bars, and then the race weight reduction. So out of platform and handling, now into engine. Here we'll be doing the race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race valves, race engine block, race pistons and compression, race twin turbos, race intercooler, and then finally the race oil and cooling. So that's it as far as upgrades go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright, so now that we've upgraded our car, we can come down to the tuning menu here. So first I'll show you the metric tune, and then I'll show you the differences for the imperial tune, and I'll leave the tune code on screen now. So for the tire pressures, we're just going to set these down to 1.0 bar in the front and also the rear. Then with the gears, we're going to do 4.45 for the final drive. So if we just come up to there you go, it's 4.45. Then first gear, we'll set this to 2.95. Then second, we'll set this to 1.95. Third will be 1.38. And then fourth will be 1.06. So that's it as far as the gearing. So now we'll come over to the alignment, and here we'll set the front and rear camber angles back to 0 degrees, and then the front caster angle will bring to 7 degrees. Then if we come over to the springs tab, we're going to set it to 30 in the front. Just come down to there. And then in the rear, we're going to set this to 75.0, just like that. And next, if we come over to the dampening, for the front rebound stiffness, we're going to set this to 2.1, and in the rear, we're going to set it up to 4.7. Then in the bump stiffness, we're going to leave the front at 1.4 and bring the rear up to 3.3. So then finally, if we come over to the differential tab at the end, we're going to set our front acceleration up to 85%, and in the rear we'll set it to 90%. Then finally the center balance, we're going to set this to 80%. So that's it as far as the metric tune goes. Now I'll show you the differences for the imperial tune. So as far as differences go for the imperial tune is you want 15 psi in both the front and rear tires. Then if you come over to the springs tab, you want 168 in the front and 420 in the rear. So that's it as far as differences go, so you can go ahead and apply all of these. Alright guys, so this has been a drag build and tune for the 2018 Saleen S1. So if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.